Hi, it's Courtney Daniella here. Before I actually got to Cambridge, let's rewind about 4 years. I wasn't going to go because I was giving into every single voice in my head that was telling me I couldn't, every kind of preconceived notion I had about Cambridge. As a Black student, if you want to go to Cambridge University, you actually can. So let's get into some of these myths and let's bust them with reality. You need two brains to get in. No, nobody has two brains. You only need your brain. I got 1 A star and 2 A's. I didn't pressure myself to get 4 A stars. That's not what I needed to get. If you get that, great, and I'm sure you'll be proud of yourself. But if you don't worry about it. Cambridge is in the middle of nowhere. That's actually not true. It's actually closer than you think. Most of the time, you can just hop on a train and go home and see your family and come right back to uni as if you never left. There are no Black people at Cambridge. No. Now, I put my hand up. This is a myth that I completely believed in before I went to Cambridge. I thought I would be the only person there who was not white, because I had never known anyone who had went, number one, and number two, I had never seen a Black Cambridge student ever. Don't be scared of going there and being the one who sticks out like a sore thumb. That's not what's going to happen. There is an amazing society called the African Caribbean Society who take time to really get Black students together just to enjoy each other's company, to just have a cool, chilled vibe. Whilst I'm there, I'll be broke. Actually, as a uni student, brokenness is a part of the experience. Cambridge has a lot of grants and bursaries and scholarships and ways to give you money so that you can be assisted whether you need books, accommodation, or even travel. So don't ever let money hold you back. Everyone is pish posh and speaks like this. That's not true. Coming from North London, I speak a lot of slang. I took that with me to Cambridge and everybody just got used to it. So don't let that stop you from applying. It's only worth doing law or medicine at Cambridge. Any other thing is really a waste of time. That's a complete lie. Imagine where the world would be if people didn't study philosophy or music or any languages. When I was thinking about applying to the University of Cambridge, I was going to apply for law. My mum wanted me to study law. My dad wanted me to study law. At some point, I even wanted to study law. But when I really thought about it, it wasn't for me. So I started to actually research other courses that I could do. And to my surprise, I found the perfect course for me. Do what you want to do and everything will find the correct path after that. It's really stiff and it's really formal. Before I went, I thought I'd have to wear a gown everywhere and maybe even get a wand. Some parts of Cambridge are very formal, but it is not all the time. So don't feel as though you're going to be out of place, particularly as a Black student or as a working class student, because you don't adhere to these kind of formal, wear a suit and a tie and a gown everywhere that you go to. It's not like that. You're going to live in a stately home or some sort of castle. That's not true. Have you seen Robinson College? Very, let's just say, avant-garde. All the professors are just going to be old white men. Now, whilst this man might be, he's dead. Your professors are going to be quite diverse. Now, that's not to say there's not a problem with representation in academia, but you might be the answer to that problem. At Cambridge, there's always an open line of dialogue between the students and the people who teach them about how much we need to diversify, whether that be the curriculum or the people who are actually teaching us, the same way we are saying we need to diversify our student body. Everyone gets up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go rowing. Do I look like I row? I'm not going to be rowing, and you might not end up rowing, but if you do, have fun getting up at 5 a.m. You work all the time and there's no social life. Now, there's no denying that Cambridge University is an academically intensive place. It's what makes it one of the best academic institutions in the world. However, there is always time to have a good chill session. Cambridge isn't for a person like me. And that's the line I used to tell myself every day before I even thought I could apply. So I believed in it. And I want to talk to you if you believe in that. Most people think that the typical Cambridge student fits in a specific mold, that you have to be a young white male from Eton or some sort of private school in order to get in. I wasn't any of those things, and yet here I am, a Cambridge graduate. Now, that's not to say every single black person should apply, but if you want to, don't deny yourself of that opportunity because you think it's not for you. The gates of Cambridge University were once closed to people like me. However, I'm now in, and people who look like me can now see that you can do it too. And even if you don't think you're smart enough, because I certainly didn't, the truth is, your unique view of the world, your unique experiences, and the way that you think is something that nobody else has. And you can come and show that. Show that to the people who interview you, show that through your personal statement, and show that to every single person who you encounter for the rest of your life. That you think about certain things and you have an opinion, just express it. So if you are black, please come. If you want to apply, if you want to get into academia, if you want to end up being a lecturer or a professor, you have the power to change that, but you have to take that first step of actually applying. So please do.